There are people who experience the world in a way that is deeper, sharper, almost unbearable at times. While many pass through life quickly, noticing little beyond what is obvious, these people carry within themselves a kind of magnifying glass for emotions. A glance, a careless word, even an unspoken intention goes straight to their heart. Perhaps you are one of them. Perhaps you have felt what it is like to live with every nerve exposed, to carry not only your own pain, but the weight of the emotions around you. People may have called it exaggeration, weakness, or fragility, but you know the truth. It is sincerity. It is sensitivity. It is a gift that at times feels more like a burden. From a young age, many of us learn to try to fit in. You probably tried to be what others expected, less intense, less transparent, less you. You tried to hide, to shrink yourself, to put a lock on your heart. But no matter how much you tried, the words of others still cut deeply. And in silence, you hid to survive. Yet the soul never stopped seeing. The soul never stopped feeling. And isn't that how life works? No matter how much we attempt to bury who we really are, there is always a flame inside that refuses to go out. Sensitivity may wound, but it also guides us toward what is true. It is the gift that allows us to perceive what others miss. It is the key that opens the door to compassion, empathy, and love. How many times have you been told that feeling too much makes you weak? How many times have you been mocked because your tears came easily, or because your heart ached for things that others didn't even notice? Let me remind you of something. Feeling deeply has never been a flaw. It is what makes you human. It is what connects you to the heart of God. Yes, sensitivity often comes with loneliness. To be different is to be misunderstood, but even loneliness has something to teach. In the silence of the darkest nights, you find a field of compassion that can only bloom through acceptance. And in that silence, when it seems like no one else is listening, God draws near. Jesus looks into your eyes, even in your pain, and transforms shadow into light, abandonment into hope, wounds into rebirth. Have you ever experienced that? Have you ever noticed that, even while broken, there was still a seed inside you asking to bloom? That even when everything seemed lost, your heart still found a way to rise again? That is what sensitivity does. It will not let you harden completely. It forces you to transform pain into compassion, tears into healing, silence into revelation. Maybe you believed that being so intense made you less than others. Maybe you convinced yourself you needed to dim your light so that you would not disturb anyone. But hear this, you are not a burden. You are love waiting to bloom. You are not too much. You are life pulsing in every detail. Your sensitivity is not weakness. It is power. Yes, it can be exhausting. To carry the world inside your chest is heavy. To feel what others ignore drains your strength. And yet, it is that same force that allows you to see what others cannot. It is the reason why you can embrace someone not only with your arms, but with your soul. And when you learn to embrace yourself with the same tenderness you give to others, you finally discover something extraordinary. You are not the pain that shaped you. You are the light that has guided you all along. The world may still not understand. It may criticize, label, and judge, but none of that changes the truth. To feel deeply is also to hold great power. Power to transform, power to heal, power to reveal beauty where no one else sees it. Your silence is not emptiness, it is revelation. Your heart is not a weight, it is a fountain of love. And each time you choose to rise again after being wounded, you prove that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift. So let me ask you, how many times have you hidden yourself, afraid of being too much? How many times have you doubted your worth because they told you you were too sensitive? How many times have you forgotten that even wounds can bloom into love? If this speaks to you, reflect deeply and share your answer. because your story might inspire someone who is still struggling to embrace who they are. Do not forget, sensitivity is not weakness. It is strength disguised as vulnerability. It is love wearing the mask of fragility. It is power in its purest form, because it refuses to stop feeling in a world that numbs itself. So do not hide. Do not apologize for your intensity. Do not shrink to make others comfortable. Instead, embrace your gift, because the very thing they called weakness is the light that will guide you forward, the love that will transform you, the power that will carry you through. You are not the pain that once silenced you. You are the voice that rises in love. You are not the wound that once defined you. You are the healing that is still unfolding. You are not a burden. You are love in bloom. And your gift, your sensitivity, will always be what leads you home.